Hey guys, it's Chris here with Prestige Auto. Today we've got this 2011 Chevy Malibu in the garage. We got to do a wheel bearing change on this one. It's kind of roaring from this front passenger wheel right here. You can hear it more whenever you turn to the left or the right. So we're going to get our tools together. I'm going to show you guys how to jack up this car, take off the wheel, and let's remove and replace that wheel bearing. Okay, we've got her jacked up, got the stand under there, and we've taken off our wheel. It was a 19 millimeter for those lug nuts. Let's climb on in here. This is where our wheel bearing is going to be at. A few things we're going to have to remove. We're going to have to take off this brake caliper here. We're probably going to take off, I'm not sure yet. We're just going to get in there and dive in. But I think we may have to take this off, and if so, the easier way to do that is going to be to take off the tie rod end and to take off that lower ball joint right there. Pop those off, pop that off, take off that bolt. This thing will kind of swing out, and then on the back side up in there you can see one right there. I think there's 3 bolts holding this thing on the wheel bearing. One there, one up top, one on the other side. Well, let's just jump in and see what all we got to do. We're going to start with taking off this, and we're going to take off as least amount of stuff as we have to. So let's grab some tools and start on it. Alright, now before we get going too much, we don't want to get our good hat dirty, so we need to get on our working hat. Let's look over here. I think it's over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I found it. Okay, cool. Now we're ready to stick our head in there and we get to work. Alright guys, we got that one off. That was pretty easy. We did not have to take off the tie rod end or the lower ball joint. All we did was took off the brake caliper, and we've got it strapped up there with a bungee. It was 15 millimeter. There's 2 bolts, one there, holding it on. Okay, and then this center axle nut, it was a 35. It was a 35 millimeter to get that one off. All right, and then so there's 3. We'll remove this shield. There's 3 bolts that hold on your wheel bearing. One there, there, and there, and you got to get to them from the inside. They were 13 millimeter, but they're very easy to get to. These 2 definitely. That one you don't got much space, so I was able to get it with this right here. Just got it in there and broke it free and did it the rest of the way with my fingers, but we got it out. Here it is. It has the speed sensor already built into it, so your new one comes with that also. We had some ABS codes up on the dash, so I'm thinking maybe this thing's bad also. Alright, here's our new one. This was $100 from AutoZone. So you can see there, it's got the sensor built on. Okay, let's... Alright, here's the new one. Feels much smoother. Pop this off here. Alright. Yeah, this thing was rough. It's worn out. You can feel it grinding. You can see there it was grinding on something. So we're gonna take this thing, and then so when you put it back in, come over here, I'll show you. Okay, so when you get over here to put on your new one, this wheel speed sensor is going to go through this hole right here at the top, and you can see where it plugs in right there. It goes through there, bring it through, and then plug it in, and it clips back right here. Alright, you're going to stick this gear through this hole here, And you can see there's a spline in there. You want to make sure that it's lined up. If it's giving resistance, just twist it a little until it slides up in there. Okay, we want to put this heat shield back on also. And you can see the marks on it where it used to go. Something like that. Alright guys, we're getting a lot closer. That was pretty easy. We just lined it back up with the spline on this axle, slid it in. Make sure that your holes line up when you line up the spline. I was over a couple teeth and it wasn't lining up, so I had to pull it off, twist it over and line it up. Got the shield on. There's a little clip on the shield that rests right here, so make sure you don't pinch it in between there. Make sure that it's setting over. We put our nut back on there, got those three. We're going to pull the brake caliper back down, strap it on. We got the speed sensor plugged back in. It came with a new little clip, so we took that one off and clipped it back in there. We're going to put on the caliper and get the wheel put back on and lower her down, get this job done. Okay guys, we got this job wrapped up. Man, that was pretty easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.